Thank you for your patience. We had a meeting that went a little long. We'll call the meeting to order. Welcome to the March Carmel Clay School Business Meeting. Whether this is the first time you're joining us or you're here for another riveting event, we're glad you could join us. So with that, Madam Secretary, could you please take roll?
Madam President, all 5 members of the board are present.
Next, we have the Pledge of Allegiance, and I see Miss Amy Satowski out there, so we're wondering if you'd like to stand and lead us in the pledge. Thank you. Thank you. And next we have our special presentations. And we will have Dr. Wall lead us in those.
Thank you very much. Very pleased to have some young men and some young ladies and parents here from Smoky Row. My privilege to introduce Mrs. Kim Barrett. Would you come up, Kim? And then I'll meet the students over there at the table. We have certificates and awards for them this evening. Congratulations on your Math Bowl championship. Mrs. Barrett.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Amy and I just wanted to take one moment to thank Mr. Justin Kay for stepping forward to be the coach, and actually just take one moment to thank all elementary personnel who stepped forward to do coaching duties, because obviously you're doing an extra duty, and these boys and girls wouldn't have the chances and opportunities they have unless people step forward. So we wanted to thank all the adults who go the extra mile for kids, and Mr. Justin Kay is, last year, if you remember, it was a 3-peat, and now it's a 4-peat. And it's the 4th time for him coaching the Smoky Row team to state championship. So congratulations to the boys and girls who worked so hard, and to Mr. Kay. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Mr. Kay, if you'll call the names out, please.
Allison Caffrey. Brianna Chen. Daniel Lee. Jack Liu. Drew Perfetti. William Plum. Madhav Pathareddy. Drew Sanchez. Shrithan Sundati. Felicia Sanders. Zishan Saeed. And Nathan Zhang. Thanks.
And if you would, the board would like to congratulate you as well. Congratulations, boys and girls. Big accomplishment.
Thank you. Thank you, parents, as well.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for the parents for coming out this evening as well, and all the hard work taking them to and from math contests. So congratulations to all. Very honored to present the next award. It is the Magna Award that recognizes the school board, and this is a national award, to the school board and Tricia Reynolds as our communications coordinator for their outstanding programmatic efforts in the Expedition program that we have here at Carmel Clay Schools. The Expedition program, for those of you that are not familiar, is the model key communicator program that reaches out to our community members to bring them into our schools on a regular basis to show them what we do and how we do it. When I came in here in August, I was simply amazed and very impressed with that genuine community engagement model that we call the Expedition. And these community members not only come into our buildings, they have lunch in our buildings, they see what programs we're having in our buildings, not only curricular, but they get a school finance seminar from Mr. Roger McMichael. Dr. Dudley gives them an overview on all the things that are great about the curriculum instruction and assessment program in the district. Ryan covered, Mr. Newman covers with them all the things that are the greatest in the human relations and human resource thing. We cover our safety and security measures at all of our campuses. We do all kinds of things that bring our community in a meaningful way to Carmel Clay Schools to make them a part of what we do, and frankly, for them to be ambassadors for what we do so well here in a genuine, meaningful way. So it's my honor to recognize the Board of Education this evening and Tricia Reynolds for their efforts that came way before they heard of me. And I'm just very tickled to be a part of this organization. Carmel Clay Schools will be recognized at the National School Board Conference, which will be in the first weekend in April in New Orleans, so congratulations there as well. And if I could get these certificates to the board and to Tricia, that would be great. And then the board has one other award this evening. So this is the Magna Award.
Should we go down and receive them?
Shake your hand.
I can come to you if you want me to.
I think it's only fair that you guys.
Yeah.
I think it's only fair. Yeah, it's kind of nice to be on this side.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you bet I would. We have to get a picture. Do you mind if I get a
Somebody
picture?
take you down there and get your,
Dr. Wall, would you do the honor of taking our picture?
I'd be happy.
in front of our, and where?
Where do you want?
Just not in front of the blue screen.
Let's get the excellence there.
We might not be there. Over here.
That'd be good.
So embarrassing.
Gosh, thanks. It's so nice of you. Gee, gosh, thanks. Oh, gosh,
Great job, great
thank you.
job.
I'm just,
I mean, like,
The Board of Education has also been recently recognized by the Indiana School Board Association as a master board, and what that means is that the board members have gone to professional development workshops to work on the craft of being a board member and learning the different things, not only about state governance, but about how it works in Carmel Clay Schools. And that ongoing professional development is vital to keep Carmel Clay Schools and what we do with the school governance model as current as possible. So congratulations to the Board of Education for the way they take their job and they take their position as a school board member representing these fine schools in Carmel Clay. So congratulations on the master board as well.
Thank you. Next, we have our district update, which is our Spotlight on Excellence, and this is an opportunity for us as a district to share with the public some of the neat, innovative ideas and opportunities that happen here in the school system. And tonight, we have with us Baking a Difference. We have 3 ladies joining us. I need to scooch along here. Miss Molly Frank, Miss Alexis Russell, and Miss Allison Russell.
Well, Jessica Bowman is our, Jessica, come on up. Jessica is our teacher sponsor for this fantastic Baking a Difference Club. So Jessica, I don't know if you want to introduce the girls. Or
Jessica,
you
I
want to just
didn't
let the
see your
girls-
name. I'm really sorry, Mrs. Bowman.
No, I think that's a compliment you just gave her.
Tonight we have with us Molly Frank and Allie Russell. Lexi couldn't be here, but we have 2 fabulous ladies that are going to tell you guys about Baking a Difference.
Should we talk into the microphone or should... Okay. Well, I'm Molly. We're both sophomores at Carmel High School, and we started a club last year called Baking a Difference. And our mission at Baking a Difference is to use our baking skills to give whatever it is that a charity needs or wants in our community. So we can do this by either selling our baked goods and raising money for that charity, or giving the baked goods directly to the charity. It's whatever is based on their needs or wants. And then the charities that we've helped this year are the Julian Center, the Ronald McDonald House, Real Help, which is another philanthropic club at Carmel High School, Hooverwood Extended Care Facility, Brooks Place, the Carmel Fire Department, the Humane Society, and the Cancer Support Community. And there are many more to come. And you want to talk?
Okay. Okay, so you can contact us at bakingadifferencechs@gmail.com, and we have a Twitter at BigADiff. I run that. I have fun. Or you can look at our website. And we have fun at our meetings. We meet. We try to meet on Thursdays once a month, but it depends on what the organization we're helping needs are. If they have a meeting on a certain day, we'll meet before then and we'll bake for them. Or if we're going to hold a bake sale, we'll hold that before the event. And we have a good ratio of boys to girls, which is always a question we get. The boys have fun with it too.
They like to eat.
Yeah, and we like to bake. And they like to bake too. And everyone just has fun helping the community, and it's a nice thing. So.
And another thing about our club, not only do we help the community out and make a positive impact in other people's lives, but it's also good for our members because they learn a good skill in their life to learn how to bake, and they have a lot of fun out of it. And it's not a lot of commitment because it's only one time a month, but you're with all your friends, so it's really fun. And so last year our club started with about,
we had like 15 members last year, and we've grown to over 60. It's fun. It's a good time.
Yeah, and so to cover our costs, we usually, we ask people to pay a registration fee of $15, and that covers all our costs for the ingredients and supplies, where we try to spare that money and then the money that we raise for selling the baked goods goes to the charities. We're a nonprofit club. So, and we can cater to any events, or if you have any ideas for us, if you have any organizations, we can help them out. So if you have any questions, you can email us at our email or visit our website. And then I have flyers if anyone wants one of them.
Oh, and we did a dog walk last weekend to help the Thirst Project. They're building a well in Africa. It's another club at Carmel High School. And we had leftover dog treats, so we brought them in the back. They're like on a plate. If you guys have a dog, the dogs really like them.
People, you can eat them too.
Yeah, they're just... My dad ate one on accident, and he didn't say it was that bad.
Does anyone have any questions?
Oh, board, do you have any questions? Go ahead, Mr. Phillips.
Do you need any tasters?
Of course.
Stop by.
Yeah, stop by. Yeah.
So I have a few questions.
Okay.
Do you do your after-school baking at school, or do you do that in people's homes, or how do you go about doing that?
Well, we do it in Miss Bowman's room at
Okay.
school. There's food rooms in there, so we use the kitchens in there and bring our own ingredients.
Okay, and do you pick a different, since you work monthly or you volunteer monthly to put together all of your baked products, do you pick a different organization to help each month, or how does that work?
We picked a lot of different organizations. Their variety will help the Humane Society or help people who have healthcare issues. So it really depends. We find them based on connections, and we spend a lot of time researching different organizations that need our help, and then we pick a recipe based on going along with that organization. So.
And then at every meeting, we try to make sure our members know what organization we're helping out, or we'll have a speaker come, or we'll show their website or a video, so our members know what kind of organization we're helping.
That's really fantastic. Thank you. Other questions? Go ahead, Pam.
Yes, and so if you cater something, does that mean you bring in dinner, or you bring in an entire meal for somebody, like if they're having a party and they want you to cater it and they'd pay you for that, and then you'd give it to the organization? Is that how some of that would work?
Yeah, we can do that for any organization. If you ask us to cater for you, we can prepare that. And then the money obviously wouldn't go to our club. We donate that to some other charity.
And
Okay.
it'd be mostly desserts. Like, we mostly do pastries than full meals. No.
Okay. Other questions? Go ahead.
Do you do gluten-free?
We could try.
Yeah, we could do gluten-free.
Okay.
Say something about that. I just want to say, first of all, Jessica, thank you for when these young ladies came to you last year for when they had the idea for sponsoring them. That's fantastic. And I met these young ladies at the Taste of the Chamber, and they were just, setting up the booth where we are with Carmel Clay Schools and listen to their story. And it's compelling to me because the title of this on our agenda is Spotlight on Excellence. And clearly these young ladies are strong students academically, but the Spotlight on Excellence tonight is them giving back to the community. That whole component of wellness that we're really looking for in our students, that we see not only academically but on this whole social, emotional side to give back, and to really see young men and young ladies thinking of these ideas to give back to their community just because it's the right thing to do, not because anyone told them to do it, is very affirming and reaffirming that our youth today in the high schools of America, and especially at Carmel High School, we're in good hands. I don't believe the manufactured crisis of our youth. I think we have fantastic young men and young ladies, and this is a vivid example to spotlight their excellence. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Spellman.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to take a brief break to allow visitors who might want to go home and tend to their studies or just exit. You're welcome to do so, and we'll get started in about 3-4 minutes. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and get started. Next is public participation, and we do have one who's wishing to speak. I'd just like to remind those that are speaking to please state your name and address for the record. You'll have 2 minutes to share your thoughts with the board, and there'll be colored lights at the podium. The green, of course, everything's good to go. Yellow signifies there's 30 seconds left, and the red will signify with an audible beep when you've used your 2 minutes. So with that, we'll get started, and we have Michelle Stigter, I believe.
Hi, my name is Michelle Stichter, and I live at 5650 Aquamarine Drive in Carmel. And I would just like to encourage the board and the district to strongly consider a learning management system that better meets the needs of our students and our parents, as well as our teachers, most of all. I have 3 children in 3 different schools in Carmel right now, and in my high school child's life alone, I have 4 different ways with her that I need to check homework. Everything from the teacher does not have a website at all listed with the district's, through the district's portal, to teachers who use Edmodo and other great tools that are out there, but it's really difficult for a high school freshman to be able to manage 4 different ways of trying to catch where the homework is and what it is. And I think it's a disservice to our students who go on into higher education who have to learn just one system, or for future employees who have to learn how to communicate effectively in one particular way. And so I would just really like to encourage the board and the district to look into some other ways to meet those needs better, so that teachers feel that they have this interactive mode of communication with students for homework and for assignment submitting and things like that. So, thank you.
Thank you very much. Next on the agenda, we have consent. May I get a motion to approve consent?
So moved.
Second? Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next, discussion. Dr. Wall?
Yes. Wanted to bring up the calendar discussion for, it's the date January 5th, 2015, 14-15 school year. Principal meetings, we had discussion about looking at that in advance in relationship to how we want to look at that. It's the first day back from winter break next year. And we thought we'd look at it now as opposed to later for all the right reasons, let our families know if this is something we might consider. But also it's pretty fresh in our mind as to, the possible need for those instructional days as well, contingent on what the weather may or may not be. But what it functionally does, it takes the first day back from winter break and makes that a regular day of attendance for our students. And it moves that January 5th professional day to a May 28th student records day, which is what we did this year for the 13-14 school year. We believe, again, get this out there earlier than later. This next year would be the end of a 3-year calendar cycle, so we'd be looking at a 3-year calendar cycle after that to look at other considerations as we have in the past. But this is simply looking at 14